Welcome Imtiaz Ali, Rahman to Cinema Express. I'm Kartik. I'm a little bit nervous right now because I'm sitting across a National Award winner, a Padma Bhushan, a BAFTA, Academy Award winner, Golden Globe winner.
No, just chill out. I've forgotten all that.
I just reminded you. So I have because I'm a little nervous right now, I'm sorry if I've forgotten words and the concept of speech while I'm sitting in front of you. Imtiaz, I want to ask you this, like the first time maybe you got that call that you're going to meet Mr. A.R. Rahman, and were you nervous? Did you get a panic attack?
Actually, Rahman sir, I think there's a lot I've learned from him, and one of the things that great people have is that they put you to ease, and Rahman sir has always put me to ease. And actually, I'm not a musician, but he somehow encourages me to be able to express to him in any term that I can. I remember there was one time where I said that, sir, this instrument, and maybe I'm saying it wrong, or this scale, but maybe I'm saying it wrong because I don't know. So he said, no problem, but I will know. I'm a musician, so I will know. Even if you say it wrong, I'll get it. So you just go ahead and say it. After that, I've been bold in even sometimes I sing a tune to him.
Okay.
Otherwise, even to a normal person, I won't sing.
Yeah.
Because I'll be shy, because I don't know how to sing. But to him, I can, because he will not judge. He will take what he has to take from there. Like I'm trying to. So I feel he puts people at ease.
Has he become more free in giving his opinions on the music? Because Imtiaz has said in one of the interviews that the first time he met you, he's thankful that you gave him a tune that he really liked, so he didn't have to criticize it. But now has he become very free? Can he say, okay, this might not be working?
No, I want people to say that, and
okay.
I want to give that freedom because
he's always encouraged that.
They know the movie better, and for me, whatever I do, it doesn't become a waste. It's hard work. It's there as a template. So I never think that, oh my God, he made me compose this and it's wasted. I always want the best for the movie and best for all of us together. And not this, again, going into a territory which is exciting for people, so that because the mundaneness of all of us, I get bored with my own music sometimes. So that's what makes me go into different realms and find what could be new. For instance, we have Bol Mohabbat in this.
Yeah.
And he wanted a song which would go almost like Chamkila's flirting with death. Yeah. And what is death? Is beyond us. In spirituality, it's like I'm going to meet God. So I think that's the kind of perspective it took. And what could bring that is probably bring a quote of Baba Bulle Shah and then enhance that with, which goes beyond Punjabi actually. Goes towards more expanded kind of a reality. Yeah.
This reminds me of the album Rockstar, and I love that album. And what I've observed, and this is purely my observation of the songs, all the love songs of Rockstar from Nadan Parinde to Aur Ho or Tum Ho or Katya Karu are all about a lover longing for another lover. That's what I see it as. Nadan Parinde is don't eat my eyes. It's saying to the bird of prey that don't eat my eyes because I want to see my lover before I die. In Aur Ho, there is an intimacy, and he wants that intimacy. The music is about it wants the intimacy to happen over and over again. Tum Ho is about the lover has gone, but he still feels that she is with him. So this one theme of longingness, I find personally in all the songs. Are the songs of Chamkila also like that? Is there one underlying theme which connects maybe not all, maybe but 3-4 songs of Chamkila?
Slightly different. It's got fun, and it has. What do you think?
Yeah, it's I think quite different. Although I understand the context of your question, I must say, but I think Chamkila is as an album very, very different from Rockstar. Firstly, because it is in Punjabi.
Yeah.
Secondly, the parlance is much more common. We are. Even if there is anything philosophical being spoken, it is being talked in a very common or a popular manner.
Yeah.
There is nothing which sounds very high funda in the songs. It's actually quite, and I think here is where Chamkila comes in, because Chamkila was a figure who was the entertainer of the masses.
Yeah.
So he always had very simple things. that was said. So I think that has subconsciously come into the lyrics of this film. That even if it is profound, it is said simply. Unlike Rockstar, which at some points was going into a slightly elevated territory of, let's say, lyrics writing. So, but I feel that we have taken 2-3 more steps beyond to come to a certain simplicity, which this album has. I feel also that this
except for Bol Mohabbat.
Bol Mohabbat is, yeah. See, there is obviously difficult stuff, but that difficulty is not for the audience to jail.
Yeah.
You know, that difficulty is for the composer to deal with. Like in Baja, there's so many voices, etc. But the consumer or the singer or the viewer will enjoy it. It's simple for him, you know.
Now, sir, how do you decide which song to sing? Like in an album, like how do you, do you see?
Deja vu.
I kind of find ways to dodge and not sing. Because, you know, singing is just for me to pack up all my responsibilities, go near the mic, which I don't have time, first of all. And so if they keep asking, and it's a responsibility, like, we will get criticized if I sing all the songs, which even with Mani sir, you know, why can't you sing the song? Sir, if I sing all the songs, okay, I understand. And I think because when the composer sings, there's a sense of freshness for everybody. But then as a leader, which, you know, I'm the leader of what I'm doing as a composer, my responsibility as music producer, my responsibility is to bring even the best talents who could sound better, who could do justice to the song, with the voice, with the talent of singing, the articulation, pronunciation, all this stuff.
But is there a thing that he has to sing at least one song in an
It is
album?
usually, no, it's not really like that. But we would, I think most of his directors, including me, would want him to sing more songs. Because there's a certain quality that comes. And then in Bol Mohabbat, for instance, it was very important that he sang because a certain quality was required. And that was very difficult to come by with the other singers that we had. So there is Kailash Kher also in the song, but there is Rahman sir taking the song ahead. And I feel that in all the songs that I have heard of his, in my album or albums or beyond, he definitely adds something. So I think maybe he's also aware that I think, let me give in to the request and sing this song because maybe I can bring something interesting to it.
Imtiaz, before I go deep into the music of Chamkila, I want to ask this, like any sort of art form, like any story or a film or something, has a underlying message, an emotion which the artist wants to convey. And the story is sort of a vehicle to convey that emotion. I want to ask you, with Chamkila, what was that underlying message or the emotion which you wanted to convey to the audience?
I wanted people to melt down.
Okay.
To come to a place of joy, which is only possible after crying.
Okay.
It's where your heart opens because you feel something emotionally.
I would say it's like a butterfly, short-lived but beautiful for some people.
Was it the reason that you guys, because you said in an interview that you wanted the songs to be happy? Was that the reason, like, why this choice of that the song should be happy, even though this story ends up on a tragic note?
You see the movie, you'll understand.
Yeah, you must see the movie. Yeah.
It's different. Yeah, I think Chamkila had songs which are very, very entertaining. And question was, why am I needed for this? You know, the songs are already there.
Yeah.
So we sat in the studio and then discussed, like, why don't we make it like a musical where let's get all the point of view of Chamkila into a song. Okay. So you kind of fill his whole imagery of, you know, what people think about him. And that could be very, very entertaining. Like a gossip. Like all the funny YouTube comments you see. You know. So that became 2 songs actually.
Okay.
Baja and Dhengat.
How is the musical research you guys do? Like what is, like, how do you, like, Rahman sir, how do you get the, okay, these are the instruments, these are the sounds which we'll be needing in,
I think
like,
instinctively.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at Punjabi music, it's the lyrics in the song. Instrumentation wise, it's limited to Tumbi or Alguza and that the feel of, you know, a little bit of a swing kind of a thing. But I felt like we could do more with this. And because in film, you can take license of, you know, expanding it. And that's what we've done with Baja. We took the Broadway kind of structure of taking the story forward and also having lyrics which define what the subject is, and also change tempo, time signature to give it something fresh. And yet, it is within the framework of what Punjabi music is.
This reminds me of Ishq Mitai, which I really like. Was the lyric of Main Hu Punjab was that like earlier or was it added like
afterthought.
later? It's an afterthought.
Yeah.
But
While
why-
just doing, we were just playing, he said, "Can we add Main Hu Punjab?" Then I said, "Yeah, let's add that." And also let's add a whole Punjab joining
Yeah.
him. And then we had chorus of that going, and just to give a little bit of aura, because he was like the consciousness of Punjab at the time, which was going through turmoil, and he entertained them. So in a way, he was Punjab.
But also the lyrics of the song are such that I have been destroyed, I have been, इश्क ने मुझे मिटाया है, इश्क ने मुझे बनाया भी है, and मैं हमेशा जलता हूँ या जलती हूँ, so on and so on. Ultimately, we also wanted to express the fact that Punjab is saying this.
Okay.
ये पंजाब की मुँह ज़बानी है. So we also, so that is why that Punjab, मैं हूँ Punjab also helped.
Imtiaz, do you find any similarity between the story of Chamkila and the story of Punjab?
Of course. That's the reason why we made Chamkila. Because
Okay.
there is that similarity. There is drama, there is a
Dichotomy.
mixture of opposites, dichotomy of fame. And yeah, very much.
I also want to talk about Naram Kalja.
Yeah.
Which, like, the lyrics are of course beautiful of Naram Kalja, and the Alka Yagnik's voice and plus the voice of Richa Sharma and other singers. It's a very nice contrast that is there. Alka Yagnik has a very demure sort of voice. Other voices are a little more manly. How did this song come to me? Like, was this the thing that you guys wanted these two songs to be a little contrasting? Like, what was the process of Naram Kalja?
Actually, we started off by having a song, of conceptualizing a song which was sung by women.
Women
Okay.
expressing about Chamkila.
Expressing about
Yeah.
Chamkila. Because it is a very interesting factor that Chamkila's songs were liked by women
Yes.
a lot.
Yes.
So then I think Rahman sir got many singers, many Punjabi singers into the booth, all women. And through, I think over a long period of time, over many
We
evenings,
just kept jamming.
we kept jamming with them.
and
We
jamming.
came some,
We had a
gave them
melody,
some
and then
lines.
kept jamming. And then some of them came with jokes, that
Okay.
Yeah.
good kha ke.
Ah,
So that
Jama,
was
good
like a
khake.
joke, and you
Yeah.
added in the music.
And
Okay.
it is not even the singer. The singer's mother was there with her waiting. So Rahman sir said, "Aap bhi aa jao, booth ke andar." So she came, and she's the one who sang this actually. Hi mar jama gud khake. And Rahman sir just laughed, and we thought that, I don't know whether it will be in the song. He said, "No, this will be in the song for sure."
I also go to the old Punjabi songs, which are ta-ra-ra-ra-ra. It has such mastery over the harkat and everything, not just plain singing. I want to bring the complexity of what it could bring in.
So these songs of Chamkila, which are sung by Diljit and Parineeti, are recorded live.
Live, yeah.
Yeah,
On location.
on location. I'm a little curious because like Diljit is again like a big star, and I'm just thinking that in those villages where you went to shoot and when this was happening, I think people knew Diljit and they're
Of course.
getting Diljit dressed as Chamkila. Like, how was it like?
Double
just
whammy.
just
Double
controlling
whammy.
that crowd.
Yeah, no, crowd was very, very decent. We were very lucky. It would have been impossible to shoot this anywhere else, I must say this.
Okay.
It's only in Sangrur and Malerkotla and Turi, Mansa. These kind of places are the only places where people are so decent
Yeah.
that if you ask them to come at 4 o'clock in the morning in the winters, they were there, sir. And even if Diljit is next to them, they are not bothering him for a autograph.
Okay.
They are not bothering him at all. They understand somehow that we need to behave ourselves, otherwise he might get distracted or tired or he's working. Very, very nice. I've never had such a crowd in my films.
How necessary was it for Diljit and Parineeti to sound like Chamkila and Amarjot? Was there something like they should like maybe try to sound like them?
Oh yes, yeah, there was a lot on that, but not only in terms of mimicking their voices,
Okay.
but also in terms of mimicking their diction and style of singing, things like that, which I think Parineeti particularly worked very, very hard on. For Diljit, it was easier because he has more tayyari, like he's
Yeah,
more ready because he performs all the time and he performs on stage. But for Parineeti, it was tougher. We had a diction singing coach also, Kittu ji from Ludhiana, who came down,
Okay.
and so she was training with him a lot. He also trained with him.
Yeah, because Amarjot's voice was very high, like it has to match Chamkila. So I think
Yeah.
there must be a little tough.
It was very tough for,
For
any
Parineeti.
girl to
Yeah.
sing for Parineeti as well.
So this golden quartet which you guys have of Imtiaz Ali, Rahman, Irshad Kamil, and Mohit Chauhan from Rockstar. I want to know, like, of course, like years have passed. You guys are very close friends now, but are you guys always on the same page?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. But then I think Rahman sir, like we all respect him. We might not respect each other.
No, the thing is, all of us work with different people.
Yeah.
When we come together, it's a nice to reunion. It's not like
Actually, yeah.
we're doing every day. So and the respect which the song, the work has given us, whether it's Kun Faya Kun or Sadahak or Nadan Parinde or
Yeah.
all highway songs or Tamasha, that itself brings a kind of respect to each other, because it's all of us working so hard on
Yeah.
and that aura is like, oh, what can we do next for people to get happy? What will they, so that fondness come from people, actually, their respect to the work. I think all of us are free going, ready to take rejection or anything, because the product, ultimately the movie is important, what we're doing is important. So,
And I think whoever's choice is there, like it's like if I feel that it is not going with the film, and if I say so, then everybody will understand that. Or if Rahman sir doesn't like it in terms of like it's not sounding right, then even if I like the lyric, then I will withdraw. So we have that. We have that understand. There is no doubt in the fact that we all respect each other's intention.
Okay.
That it's only for the film.
intention. Niyat.
Niyat.
On that note,
Thank
thank
you.
you
Thank you
so
very
much for
Thanks.
talking to me. Best of luck.
Thank
So
you.
much. Thank you.
Bye.